Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more perry to try. And it is a perry. Been getting me varietals muddled up, me cider apples, me perry pears, too many different things going on. I try too many different things as well. And sometimes I'll film 3 tastings at once to get 3 out of the way. And I'll do a perry and a cider and then whatever, and my brain goes all over the place. But this one is a pear, and it is from Kevin at Monnow Valley. And it's a special one because look, no label. No label at all. It's always cool when you got a bottle with no label on. So when I was there at Kevin's house picking up stock, it gave me a few things to try. And this is one of them. And there you go. That is red pear. That's what it says, red. SG 11022, so that's the sugar content. 4% batch 27421. So sorry, bottled 27421. So it may or may not be carbonated yet. We've had some that have and some that haven't that were bottled around the same time. Yeah, what else have I got from him? I've got another one. It's exactly the same sort of thing. Here it is. Look at that. Nice colour. That's a very good colour. Vilbury. But that Vilbury is cider. I think it is. Vilbury is it's an apple, as you can tell by the colour. It's quite different in it. Looks like a cider that rather than a perry. Medium 5.5. Do that one soon. Do that one very soon. But for now, let's stick to what's in front of us, and that is this red pear. And the one I had, the only other single variety red I've ever had is the one that I've still got it in stock. Actually, I've only about 6-7 bottles of it. And that was from Ross and Y. Really good. I really liked that. So, high hopes. Certainly this. This pear can make a great perry. Let's hope in this instance it does. I mean, it's Kevin's. I imagine it probably will. He doesn't really do anything that's bad. So, let's wait and see. Let's open it. Let's open it. I do love that label though. It's cool. I love that. Handwritten labels. Beautiful. Bit of string. So let's take that off first. So I can rescue that. It's quite a nice thing to keep. Don't know what for, but there you go. Big glass today. Again, loving the big glass. Let's open it. Whoa. Yep. That has carbonated. Look at that. Beautiful. Smoking gun. Lots of nice bubbles coming up. Excellent. So it's at 4% and sweet. Look at the mousse on that. That is a thing of beauty, my friends. Very nice indeed. Look at that. Brilliantly carbonated. So it said sweet. Don't know how sweet. We're going to find out, aren't we? Don't know if it's sweetened or sorbitol. I assume it must be sweetened if it's like 10:22 starting. Yeah, don't know. Kevin usually watches these and he will post something about it, I am sure. So OG original gravity, FG final gravity, SG starting gravity. So that's the gravity of it when he bottled it, perhaps. So it's going to go down as it carbonates. I'm going to guess that. I haven't brewed or fermented anything for so long that all my gravity terminologies get out of my head. Right. Colour. Get on with it, Chris. Get on it. Oops, I'm all over the place. There you go. Nice colour. Actually, nice colour for a pear, that, isn't it? And I think the red was from Ross and Y as well. It's quite nice gold, that. It's still got a hint of sort of greyishness about it, which makes it not look more like a perry than a cider. But that could pretty much pass for a cider, I reckon. It's got a nice gold to it. Pale straw gold, I'm going to say. And we know it's got lovely bubbles. So let's smell it. I love sweet stuff, so sweet don't bother me. Let's smell it and see what it's like. Oh, flipping brilliant, that. That smells flipping brilliant. And the thing it's making me think of is sherry. It makes me think of sherry. It's something I've got a little bit of Betty Prosser in the past, but this is much more obvious. Much more obvious. It's absolutely wonderful, that kind of like nutty sort of character you get from sherry. And it actually comes from oxidization in sherry. And often you try to avoid oxidization. I don't think this is oxidized. It must be the character of this pear. But man, that smells absolutely wonderful. It smells like an Oloroso sherry or Amontillado sherry, something like that. That's what it smells like, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. That smells fantastic. Was not expecting that at all. Doesn't smell like it's going to be sweet either, because of that kind of like nutty characteristic it's got. Wonderful. Maybe like really dark sort of dried fruits character as well, maybe. But on the nose, would I say this is, if you gave me this blind, I wouldn't say perry. I'd say I think I would say sherry, and I absolutely would. I absolutely love the nose on this. Let's try it. Okay, so this is quite sweet. It does not bother me one whit. It's a lovely sweetness. It's not cloying. The bubbles are wonderful. Hint of acidity, quite low acid, bit of minerality. That sort of nutty character, oxidised nutty character is coming through in the palate as well. But it's tampered by that sweetness. So because you can't smell sweets on the nose, I'm just getting that kind of like sort of sherry character. But on the palate, I'm getting some sweetness as well, and it is like there's a dessert pear character to it. I want to say as well, but holy moly, that is brilliant. I absolutely love it. If you don't like sweet cider and perry, you're not going to like this. But if you don't mind a bit of sugar, this is absolutely business. 4%, just stonking. That nose is wonderful. I absolutely love it. Maybe a hint of like dark burnt sugar about it as well, I want to say. But it's like that nutty dried fruit thing that I associate totally with sherry. Not Fino, but the stronger sherries. The ones that don't get the flora, so the oxygen gets to them. You get that dark nutty character. That's exactly what it makes you think of. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. So, I didn't buy any of this off him. I don't know why he either didn't have any or he wasn't ready, or I'm not sure, but that, which you may or may not be able to get hold of, I'm going to ask Kevin about this immediately, because I think it's great. It's absolutely great. So there you go. Something brilliant from Kevin again. A really interesting expression of red pear, single variety. I can't find out much about red pear online. If you put in red, it just comes up with pears that are coloured red. The actual red pear itself, I mean, sometimes the thing's called a red Anjou. I don't know if it's like, and I read sometimes they drop the Anjou, just call it red. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if that's like a culinary pear, a dessert pear. I'm not sure. We'll look into it. Actually, I'll look on the bottle that I've got from Ross and Y, because they've usually got some good information on there, so I'm sure they'll have some information about red pear on there, so I'll have a look at that, and maybe if I find out, I'll post some stuff here. Alright guys, thank you for joining me in my shed for something which was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and it's why I drink cider and perry, because of things like this. It's just fantastic. Do join me again. I hope you can get hold of some red pear from either Ross, because that was great as well, or from Monnow Valley, or from somebody else if you can get it. Hope you can. But yeah, do join me again. But until then, cheers.